United's trip to Bilbao on Thursday is a big one. Semi-final, 3 wins away from Champions League football next season for Amorim and all the financial implications that has on our summer transfers. Will Ahmad return to the squad? Who will Amorim start? Let's run through our full preview, all the team news for the Bilbao game, and you can get your predictions in the comments. Here we go then, ladies and gents. 3 games left in the Europa League. Potentially Champions League football next season. Bilbao stands in the way of United and the Europa League final in Bilbao. I'm going to run through the team news. We're going to speak about Ahmad. We're going to speak about Ligt, Collier, Heaven. We'll speak about the team news from Bilbao. And you can let me know what you think in the comments below about what your prediction is for the game, because it is going to be a big one. But I want to say a quick shout out to start off this video. Send a shout out to Botano, our sponsors who have been supporting us throughout this Europa League campaign. We've got a cracking giveaway. We've been giving away tickets so far, and you can be there at Old Trafford in the hospitality section. All you got to do is follow the link in the description. Just put a £1 bet on United to qualify, and if they do, you get £40 back in free bets, but you do literally get signed up for the giveaway by just placing that £1 bet. Now, you have to be 18 plus in the UK, new customers only, but don't worry if you're already with Botano because of United People's TV. There's another giveaway coming soon with a couple more. So get involved because you want to be there, because it's going to be an occasion. Thursday is going to be an occasion as well, man. As I will always say, in any European game away from home, the premise, the focus is on avoiding defeat. Take it back to Old Trafford where we know that a win will put us through. That's what I want to see. Look, I'd love it if United won. But the main thing is not to lose on Thursday, to make sure the tie is in our hands going into the second leg. Now, 2 big bits of injury news. Ahmad is back in training. Will he be available to travel? I think he'll travel. Whether he plays or not, I don't quite know yet. But he should be available for travel. And whether Ligt is available to travel, we'll find out, because the travelling squad will be announced on Wednesday. But both Ahmad and Ligt running the gauntlet back in training. Now, Toby Collier is out there training on his own, so he's not going to be involved. And Heaven wasn't involved either, so neither of those two are going to be back for it. Interestingly, we've got confirmation from the Bilbao side that their top scorer, Sanchez, is going to be missing the game on Thursday. Not sure about the second leg at Old Trafford, but that's, I suppose, going to be a bonus for United. Now, let's take a look at the team, and let's try and predict who Amorim is going to start in this game, because I think there will be some changes, right? Let's just run through them, okay? Of course, we know that Delo is down there. He's unavailable. He's injured. Cheeto, he can't play because he's ineligible. Ahmad, I've got him down there. He's back on the bench, and Ligt is there as well. Because Delo is injured, there's a conversation to be had at right wing back. It could be Mazraoui there again, but I actually think you're more likely to see this. I think you're more likely to see Dorgu come across. And I've got a question, like, what do you think about Shaw, right? Shaw played 90 minutes against Bournemouth. He wasn't supposed to. So it just strikes me that to expect that Shaw ended up playing 90 minutes, wasn't supposed to, and then is fit enough to start away at Bilbao a few days later, it seems unlikely to me. So I think that Shaw will drop to the bench, and I think what you'll likely see is Yoro go back across to the left-hand side, Mazraoui come to the right-hand side, Maguire, I imagine he'll start if fit. And this might be a ridiculous call, but I think you could see a Mass start as the left wing-back with Dorgu on the right wing-back. It's either that or Dorgu keeps his spot on the left, Mazraoui keeps his spot on the right, and maybe you see Lindelof come in as one of the wide centre-backs, but I'd rather not see that. I'd much rather see Mazraoui and Yoro there, because the danger points for United in this game are here and here, because of a certain set of Williams brothers. That's where they're going to hurt us the most. You want Yoro playing wide, and Mazraoui as well. They're far more mobile than any other centre-backs. You don't want Ligt there. You don't want Lindelof there. You don't want Maguire there. I mean, you probably ideally wouldn't want Mazraoui there. You want another Yoro there. But I think that's going to be the best case scenario. And if Amas does play, it's a big old test for him. And Dorgu. I actually think Dorgu's been pretty up and down, hasn't he, so far? But that's what I'm going to go for on my back 5. And in midfield, I think there's quite an obvious change to make. Well, maybe not an obvious change, but I think there is a change to make. I think we'll see Ugarte come in, and it'll be Ugarte Casemiro as the sort of, you can't even call it a double pivot. It's just they will play alongside each other. United have just been better. I think we've scored 12 goals in I saw this stat earlier. We scored 12 goals in the last 12 league games and 12 goals in the last 4 Europa League games. We're just better in the Europa League. That has been the case all season. Ugarte and Casemiro. Ugarte gets, I find it a bit weird how much stick he gets from United fans, and I think it's because of the fact that he doesn't progress the ball enough. But he was never going to progress the ball enough. It wasn't really why he was signed. I think from the premise of why he was signed, like intense, pressing, possession-winning, dogged midfielder, I think he does a pretty good job. And that will be his role there against Bilbao. Break that game up. Now, ideally, you want your midfielder to be more rounded than that, and his progression isn't awful, but it could be better. I'm going to play those two in midfield together. And the front three, what questions have we got? Even if Ahmad can play some minutes, and I really hope he can, last 10, 15, I hope Ahmad can come on. I don't think he starts this game. I think that would be outrageous to take that risk. I believe that Scanlon, well, he won't be involved. I believe that Mantato was involved. Camerson was involved in training as well, so you might see some more youngsters. You probably will see some more youngsters, but it's more... Does Garnacho start with Bruno? I think probably. That the OCD in me is getting really annoyed that they're not like perfectly lined up with each other. Anyway, go over it. I think you're probably going to see that as the front three. Bruno, Garnacho, and Højlund. Højlund, man. Come on. Please, Højlund. Just find it, do it, find that goal-scoring form. You got the little scrappy goal against Bournemouth. You know he's still our top goal scorer in the Europa League. Him and Bruno both on 5. Find it, Højlund. 3 goals in the next 3 games in the Europa League, and we'll just kind of pretend the season didn't happen. That's my team. If the Ligt is fit to start, did Maguire play 90 minutes against Bournemouth? Can't remember. I'm nervous about this game. It wouldn't really matter what starting 11 you put out. You'd just be nervous about this game. It's good to have a bit of nervous energy going into it. My prediction for this one, I'm going to go for the same result. I got a spot on against Bournemouth, but I'm going to go for a 1-1. I don't think United will overcommit in this game. Nor do I think we should. I imagine we're probably going to end up playing in more of the deeper back 5. You know how we've played low blocks quite a lot this season? Simply because the players are more comfortable playing in a low block. I imagine that's what we do in this game. Don't think we'll get a wealth of opportunities, but fingers crossed we can bury them when we do. And I'm backing us to bag 1. Maybe even Maguire from a corner. I'm going for a 1-1. That's my prediction. You let me know yours in the comments below. And as I said at the start of the video, big up to Batano. If you want to get involved and you want to be at Old Trafford in the hospitality section, follow the link in the description. Put a quid on United to win outright. Well, United to go through. Then you win £40 in free bets if they do. And you get entered into the draw. And it's running until 8 p.m. on Thursday. So when that is done, we'll announce it. Could be you. Good luck. That's my team. I made some changes. I'm nervous. I'm going to end the video now. Big game energy. I like it.